Alright, let's get this video started. Greetings everyone. I know I've been away. For those who watch my videos, I look different. I know. Got my hair cut off, got my beard cut off. Yeah, just one of those moments where you need some new energy in your life. But so this video is about Move again. We're going to talk about Move. So I'm not going to talk too much about who Move is. I already talked about that. You can check that out yourselves. I'm going to put the link in the description. You can visit Move's official website, www.onamove.com. That's ONAMOVE.com. All right, so you can know all about them. They're a group of revolutionaries from Philadelphia. They began their work in the early 70s. All right, and they're amazing people. One of the healthiest people in the world. One of the most compassionate, strongest, most righteous, most wise people on earth. They're so beautiful, and I love them very much, and I've learned a lot from them, and I've been closely in touch with them since 2005. So anyways, let's get down to this issue here, because the Move 9 have got 30 years minimum to 100 years maximum, and it's already been almost 40 years that they've been in jail, okay, for a crime that they did not commit. We already got 2 Move 9 people dead in prison. So Delbert is another Move member, Move 9, one of the Move 9. He's the one who has been beaten almost to death.
I went to exit the basement after a cop stuck his gun in the window, and is plainly seen on the later police videotape. And he told me, "Bring your black ass out here." And I said, "I'm going out the front. Come out this way, I'll blow your damn head off." Boom. Obviously, I came out that way, and the next thing I remember was being dragged across Pearl Street by my hair by some cop, I don't know who. And then when they dragged me, got me up on the curb, then a bunch of them just started kicking.
Geist, Mulvihill, and Zagami were all brought up on charges of police brutality a few years later, but Judge Stanley Kubaki dismissed the case.
So this is the email that we got from Ramona Africa, the Minister of Communication for the Move organization. And I quote, "On a move, everybody. Let's begin with our brother, Delbert Africa's recent parole board hearing and decision. Delbert saw the parole board in June, and a few weeks ago was denied parole and told that they wouldn't see him again for 5 years until 2022. They also told him to have a clear misconduct record and have the recommendation of the institution. Delbert has had these things for the past decade, and they still denied him parole repeatedly. We are escalating our campaign against the Pennsylvania Parole Board and will keep you posted. We want people to know that these parole board members are overwhelmingly former law enforcement or prosecutors, and some are even proven pedophiles. These are the people that are calling your family and friends criminal and refusing to release them, oftentimes despite their obvious innocence. There is an online petition that you can sign at, and I'm going to post that in the description of this video, calling for an investigation into the ongoing injustice being perpetuated against the Move 9 and calling for their release. They have been unjustly imprisoned for 39 years this August." So that's how it goes. And There's a brother of brother Delbert Africa. All right, he's good and well. He's healthy, as are all MOVE members in and outside of prison. Okay, so this is very important. Uh, these people, these in the prisons. I mean, the government officials are doing these things to people like MOVE because because most people in the U.S. don't even know who MOVE is. Okay, and MOVE is a people, is a peaceful people, a righteous people who have been bombed by police, by the FBI, okay, by the FOP, by all that, by the U.S. government in Philadelphia in broad daylight, bombed in 1985. Okay, this was after the MOVE 9 got arrested. There was another incident in 1985 when they killed everyone in that house, almost everyone, except for Ramona Africa, who I've been closely in touch with since 2005, and Birdie Africa, a little 13-year-old boy at the time who was 13 years old, sorry, and who appears in the latest MOVE documentary called "Let the Fire Burn," talking about this very incident. Okay, and yet the majority of Americans don't know about this, don't know about MOVE, don't know that that their own citizens got bombed that day. I mean, you know, it's been kept so well from the media that the only people who know about these things are either people who were living in the vicinity, or people who accidentally came across this information, or people who are into you know, underground news and stuff like this. You know, things that don't go on in the on television or in the or in the you know, in the media. So this is very important, and MOVE is very important to not just to the United States but to everyone. Okay, these people are amazing. They're beautiful. They're strong. They're such a great inspiration to everyone. I mean, they've been a great inspiration to me. Okay, they've taught me how to be more courageous. I've been a person so shy to speak the way I speak now. Okay, I've been so easily intimidated by authority, by anyone who I felt had who was superior to me in some kind of way. MOVE has really helped me and shown me that we're all, you know, it's through example. It's not even just you know, theoretical stuff. It's through examples. You know, they're the living example of these things. They're strong people. They're healthy people. They're kind, loving, compassionate people. They take care of all forms of life. You know, animals, people, the trees, the rivers, the insects, the earth, you name it, the air. I mean, and this is the fundamental thing that I'm about. Whether I make animations, which I don't really do much anymore, and I don't feel good about it, and I gotta get back to it. In my poetry, in my music, anything that I do, in my videos, this is the main issue, the main point that I always get back to. Everything in the world is messed up because we forgot that life is something that we should cherish. And when I say life, or when MOVE says life, we are not talking about life in an abstract sense, as Ramona would say. We're talking about life in a very real sense. Life meaning the earth that we must have to grow our food, the air that we must have to breathe, the water that should be clean for us to drink. I mean, all these things are essential. And I mean, once you got people not respecting life anymore, not respecting life forms, not respecting the source of life, which a lot of people call God, mystify that source of life and call it God. I mean, all this, the source of life, anything that's alive, anything that gives life, when you don't respect that, you're going down, okay? No matter how intelligent you think you are, if you ignore these things, you are basically destroying not only yourself, but you are not contributing to the solution, but you're contributing to the problem, which all these big industries around the world are doing, you know. And Move is a very powerful example of people which works and breathes and lives against that. I mean, their daily way of life is an example against these oppressive things, okay? And so this is why Move is so important, and we gotta fight for their liberation. No matter if we're it doesn't matter if we're related to them, not related to them, we know who they are, we don't know who they are. It's not about Move. Move always says this. It's not about Move. It's about you and me. It's about everyone. It's about everyone. It's about all of us. This is not a fight for Move. Move is not a Move thing. Move is a life thing. And all of you who are breathing air, drinking water, eating food, you are alive, and this concerns you. As long as you're alive, as long as you're breathing, as long as your heart is beating, you're alive, and this concerns you. This concerns everyone, even the people who are oppressing the poor and oppressing the weak. It concerns them too, you know, believe it or not. That's how powerful Move's message is, and that's how powerful John Africa, the founder of Move, his example is. All right. So having said this, and having made you guys aware of Brother Delbert and you know and what's going on there, I want to talk about something really quick before I end this video. Something going on August 5th, 2017, this year, which is in like basically in 10 days or something, 11 days. So I know this video is a little bit late. Hopefully this video can reach maximum people, especially in the United States, so that they can attend this day on August 5th, which I'm going to talk about right now. So I'm gonna read the post here on Facebook. It's on the and you guys can visit this Facebook page. It's called Justice for the Move 9. All right. Things are really heating up more in the fight to free the Move 9. As many people are aware of, this past week, our brother Delbert Africa was denied parole and given a 5-year hit. This is unacceptable, and we are not taking this lying down, and neither should you. For the past 4 years, we have exposed the issue of former members of the law enforcement community and their membership on the PA parole, and the blatant conflict of interest it serves having them sit over our family's parole hearing. We are asking all people concerned with justice and the issue of what's right to call the office of Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf this Monday, July 10th. Oh shit, that's past. Yeah, this was on July 9th, guys. I'm sorry. I know this is late. You know, I haven't been, you know, getting online much. So anyways, I'm going to continue reading here, all right? We are asking people to call the office of the governor between 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. at 717, between brackets, all right? 787-2500. We are asking people to raise these issues with his office and also question these issues at hand. Despite having the recommendation of prison officials for close to 10 years for parole. Why was Delbert Africa still denied parole? All right. Point 2. The fact that former law enforcement officials such as Leslie Gray and Mark Koch sit over the initial vote for parole for Delbert Africa creates a conflict of interest. This has been pointed out several times to Governor Wolf and as governor. Why hasn't he done anything to rectify this matter? Point 3. Lastly, Leslie Gray stated that Delbert was a threat to the safety of the community. That's the main reason why he was denied. The community at large has supported parole for Delbert Africa and the rest of the Move 9 for close to 10 years. So who is this community that Delbert and the other Move members are a threat to? To all of our friends in the New York City and tri-state area, we are asking you to join us at House of the Lord Church, House of the Lord Church in Brooklyn, New York, on Saturday, August 5th, 2017. We will be having a 2-part program which will commemorate the 39th anniversary of the arrest and imprisonment of the Move 9. The first part of our program will be the first ever Move art exhibit featuring the art of Brooklyn-based painter Sophia Dawson. The art show will serve as a fundraiser for the Move 9, in which there will be a $20 admission fee, which will include light food. The art show will be from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Then from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., join us for our free evening program, which is titled 39 Years Too Long, Free the Move 9. Speaking at this historic event will be Ramona Africa, Pam Africa, Charles and Inez Barron, Infinite Wiz, James McIntosh, I think, Suzanne Ross, Esperanza Martel, and Lawrence Ham. There will also be performances from Raw Life Crew and Infinite Wiz. Lastly, we are urging all Twitter users on August 8th, 2017 to follow the hashtag #FreeTheMove9 as we continue to push the petition we have aimed at the United States Justice Department, urging an investigation into the case of the Move 9. People can sign the petition at, and I'll put that link for you guys to sign it too, alright? I'm sorry guys, I've been trying to make this video as short as possible and it's already 23 minutes long, alright? So I'm going to end this here. I hope it's not too long for you guys to be able to watch. I don't want you to be like, oh shit, it's 23 minutes, it's too long, I'm not going to watch it. Please watch this video. I mean, I know it's too late for me to say that, but anyway, I hope you watch this video, and if you have, please send it to everyone you know, especially in the United States. Okay guys, on the move, long live John Africa, free the Move 9.